It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. We all love lemmings. Blah, 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 Frampa Joe.
Refer to yesterday's podcast if you'd like the context for that one. But yeah, we did love Lemmings.
Couldn't it be the game Lemmings?
The Lemmings are there, the game, the documentary from the 1950s, whatever you want. But they are real rodents. I am Liam. This is the Off Air Podcast. Ben.
Hello there. One order of business.
Belle.
Hello. No orders of business.
Producer Andy.
Present, and I will give my thoughts on other people's point of business, but I have none of my own.
Producer Tina.
Hello, and no business.
Producer Jack.
Oh, yes, I'm here and I reserve the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tina, talk into the side of the microphone, not the top. So this is, you know how I get annoyed at, you know how I get annoyed at Liam because he has his up next to his eyes? That's because he talks into it really well.
Okay, so here.
But I can't see him.
Even a little bit higher.
Like here. But talk like this.
Hello?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For context,
Sorry.
Tina's never worn headphones in the off-air pod. That's why sometimes she can be a little bit off mic. But today, she's wearing headphones for the first time.
No
Yeah, I
excuses.
don't like it.
And she doesn't like doing
Hate
it,
it.
but she's doing it for the team. And I think you're going to be more into the mic because
So
of it.
today, you wore headphones for the first time, Tina.
Yeah.
And the voice record app was used on your phone for the
Yes,
first time.
it
It's
was.
wild you've got this far in radio without
I know,
two of those. They're two very basic tools.
I can feel the judgment today.
Oh, yeah, and that's, hey, look, we're all learning. Thank you to Belle for shouting the team coffees. I asked for a piccolo just because I was like, I'd like the oomph but without the milk, and I'm regretting it. It's terrible.
Yeah, I
don't know how Italian guys do it.
I would say I love coffee, and I don't like piccolos. They're so strong.
Brutal. Horrible.
Have we forgotten that we're doing Team Member of the Week today?
No.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Just making sure we were flagging. That was almost my reserving the right. Just reminding everyone.
okay.
Just quickly, is anyone going to mention Jackie Humphrey's post from the Ben Lehman Bell Alpha Squad?
I'm on the Alpha Squad now.
Oh, is this
I
for
was gonna do some-
the audio?
She said, yeah, does anyone notice the pod skipping? I listened to an episode this week, just sort of run my ears over it as I do from time to time, and I noticed I forgot to mention it, but
you've seen in the comments, it has been, like, we've figured out what the issue
what
is. So
was it?
So there has been internal logger issues here. So it's the way
it's recording and skipped.
So yeah, it's the way our audio is being logged. I remember Scudder saying, who's on breakfast at the moment, they pre-recorded a whole interview, and like they put it to air, and like there was even minutes missing, but mainly the issue is skipping.
That's so
And
bad. Because Ben was talking, and I was like, that sounds like a really bad edit, but I was like, no, that was live. Like
I looked, and like I've gone through everything. Like look, I don't have time. I put the podcast together. I get the breaks from our superstar Alex Mills. And I do the editing of the podcast. But I can't change what I've kind of rip off the audio logger.
Yeah,
so
you get
apologies.
you get what you're given.
But yeah, that's what we figured out. And yes, please let us know if you hear any issues. But Scudder says that it should be sorted.
So it should be sorted now. Like it's fixed.
Yeah, but in the end of the day, like even if it's not, like there isn't really anything.
If it's not, can we rip off the internet feed from? That's what I used to do. Rip off the internet feed from Flashlog. It's very clear.
Well, it's not my.
But it
It's
doesn't
not my.
get
This is
department.
getting very off air now.
Sorry.
This is
not my
Okay,
department,
yes. Can we
I mean,
ask
as
Alex if we can do that? Because that's
someone
a great
who,
backup.
Someone who hasn't heard it, how unlistenable is it?
It's not unlistenable.
It's not
at all.
unlistenable.
Okay.
It's literally
It's
a couple of breaks. Sometimes it like.
Yeah.
Drops for a second.
It's like if you had a scratch on a record, like a vinyl record.
Okay. So
I thought my headphones disconnected quickly, and I was like, I'm just going to rewind that and hear that again. And I'm like, nope, same spot.
Okay.
Was it because there was specifically one spot in Wednesday's podcast
Yeah, I think
that
that's
was
the one.
given to me? But if there's only been one in the last
I think
week,
it could have just
like,
been that
we're
one. And
fine.
Ben was talking, and he's like,
It
and then
was when we were
just-
doing the "Did you take your eyes off him?" break.
It
for
was
1 second.
exactly that.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
that-
couple of Alpha Squad shout-outs while we're in that zone. Michelle did 2 posts. Michelle Mulhern, who I'm not super familiar with.
No, she's a long timer.
Long timer?
Yeah.
Jesus, Ben.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, you got your regular suspects, but I don't see Michelle Mulhern too often in my perusal of the Alpha Squad.
Double M.
And shout out to Michelle because she did a meme of worms. It was like a hypno wheel, and it's like, you want to play worms. We're talking about that in yesterday's
oh,
pod.
yeah.
That was Arvin.
She also posted a bunch of lemmings doing the cliff jumping, which is just a fun kind of visual to watch. And then Jade, 31 minutes ago, this is a freshie, did the real podium of shapes. and she's gone. I believe this is the order she's wanted to do them in: nacho cheese as number 1, cheese and bacon coming in second, and then chicken crispy.
Well, that was our top 3.
that was
wasn't
our
it?
top 3, wasn't it?
So maybe she's agreeing with us. I don't know, but
Maybe,
thanks for
yeah.
the engagement. That's great.
Nice. Yeah.
Also, good to see you can win an Xbox Series X every day at the moment with the shapes promotion.
Why do you think I eat so much?
You're trying to get that Xbox? Is Xbox still a thing? Like,
I've got an Xbox.
Yeah.
but like it's not as
in
popular
terms
as
of
it was.
console sales, it got destroyed by PlayStation.
And
Yeah.
And yeah, Switch is dominant. I think
Yeah.
PlayStation this generation has outsold Switch, but I think in previous years gone by, Switch Nintendo's won.
I think no. Well, basically, the shtick is now you have, if you're a real gamer, you have a Switch and you have a PC.
Yeah, right. Okay. And what's a PlayStation? That's just for the everyday common man.
That's for people who play FIFA.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry to stereotype.
Yeah.
I
no.
think they're
haven't-
cool though.
I haven't
Like they're
plugged
good
my
bits of
Play-
tech, and I like it.
I haven't plugged my PlayStation in this year.
Yeah, I heard you say that the other day. I can't believe that.
I use
Yeah.
my Xbox. I've got an Xbox One X. I use it all the time.
Yeah.
But I mainly play games
Just
on
sort
PC.
of like don't do it anymore.
The
I don't
Switch
know,
has
it's-
been out for way longer, but the rough Google I'm looking at here is
Google.
Switch has sold 125 million, PS5 sold 50 million.
Whoa.
So the Switch is like sold double in a bit.
Yeah. Wow.
It's impressive.
Switch 2 coming out
Is
soon.
there any other sort of like bits and bobs we want to get to, or should we just like roll into Team Member of the Week on this
think-
Good Friday?
Anybody else got anything
Del,
else?
didn't you have?
No, I didn't. I thought you had business. No, Ben, did you have business?
Ben
I
was
wanted
the
to
Alpha
Squad
yeah,
stuff.
Alpha Squad
I
stuff.
reserved the right, and Andy reserved his right to comment on other business.
Yeah.
Great.
How are those headphones going, Tina? Not wigging you out too much?
I don't love it.
What?
What is it?
Can
Is
you
it about?
explain
Is it just like it's too loud in your ears? Or?
Yeah, I
You
was a
can turn-
kid that
'cause you
grew
can
up
turn
with
them down.
like ear issues, and it's really
But
throwing.
can you
Do you-
hear, Tina? So you can now hear. This is how the podcast sounds. So now you can hear, like, instead of just being in a room with people talking, you can now hear everybody's voice and what it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Into
Were
the
you
mic.
one of those kids that would have to wear those like little ear things when they go in the swimming pool?
Yes, I have trauma from that.
And then they sometimes those kids would have to wear their wraparound like band over the top.
yeah, I had
Is that what
4
that was?
operations because one of them I had grommets and
Grommets. That's
yeah,
it.
I got thrown in the pool because you're not meant to, and then I had to have like an operation because they fell out. It was like I've got trauma associated.
Sorry,
Grommets.
what's? I don't know what grommets is.
They help you hear.
So grommets isn't the
I couldn't give you the specific.
I thought that was the
Grommet.
Yeah, I mean-
Wensleydale.
top bins. I
Some swans
thought
on
it
it.
might have been the affliction, not the solution.
So you haven't
Again,
got.
I-
So you haven't got grommets.
Not anymore. I don't know what happens
Wow.
with
I
it.
think,
I
I think
got them when I was a
kids-
kid.
Kids have grommets. I
Yeah,
think.
you get them when you're a kid
I
to
think isn't it?
help.
I thought a grommet.
'Cause I always thought a
could-
grommet was a small child. You're a little grommet.
You can be a little grom. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can be a little grommet. But yeah, grommets in your ears. I could be completely wrong here. What I understood, it was like a small tube, like almost like a little bar. And that's if you're getting ear infections all the time, that helps drain an ear infection. That's what I understand a grommet is. I could be wrong, but that's what I
That
think it is.
doesn't sound. I couldn't hear as a kid, so I had to get grommets.
Yeah, but, like, I think that
don't
would
know if
help-
It was a like what you're
Can
saying.
we? What is it?
Grommets are tiny ventilation tubes that are put inside the eardrum to prevent a build-up of fluid.
Yeah. So
Has anyone like? It reminds me of the. Has anyone been pushed the advertisements for Loop earplugs recently? Has anyone got them?
Nah.
Because I've heard people that swear by them, but I thought it was just a Ponzi scheme.
No,
what is it?
I seen ads for them when I was in LA to see Taylor Swift.
so
They
popular.
were trying to sell, like everyone was like, before Taylor Swift, get your loops.
What is it? What does it do?
So they're like AirPods, but they go kind of in, and
They're
they've got
earplugs.
different settings. So they can be noise cancellation. They can be noise, like they can just dull everything a little bit, so you can
Right.
concentrate more on something. Then you can get you can
Pretty
play
good,
music
actually.
through them. They're just like assistants for your
they're
ears.
Are they
headphones.
little?
Yeah, they're like AirPods, but they're like AirPods without the stem. They're
Can
just
they actually
in your
play
ear.
music? I thought they were just earplugs.
No,
My
you
bad.
can play music through them. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So
Kind of like the AirPod Pro.
kind of, yeah, pretty much, yeah. So they're just another brand.
And they
trying
look
to-
like that
yeah.
in your ear, like it just looks like you got a little loop in there.
Ah,
Yeah.
the loops.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
loops.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
No,
right.
that does pop up.
The only time I don't really like stuff, like I used to like be like, nah, I can't do. I love the AirPod Pros now, but I used to be like, nah, I can't put headphones in. I didn't
Yeah.
like things in, but now I'm like so for it. But the only time I've worn earbuds is when we were doing Trapped. in the box for a week.
That's
My ears were so sore by the end of the week because we had people banging on the glass and stuff.
What's
so,
an earbud? What's the difference?
oh, just like, so when you're going to sleep, you put that,
Oh,
like the safety
yeah,
ear
yeah.
sort of things, like
Yeah.
on a work site. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Earplugs.
we crammed the earplugs in.
yeah, but do you remember how sore we
Yeah.
had the same? My ears were drilling
Waking
by
up
Friday.
in the middle of the night, waking up with like earaches.
Yeah. Because we'll put 3 or 4.
It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
I'm glad we moved on, to be honest.
I was sensing it.
Yeah, it was-
I was
yeah.
sensing it. Yeah.
Sorry for
was-
bringing that up.
No, it was the right time. It was the right time.
Ooh, that's got a nice spin sound to it.
Without the pop filter.
Mm.
Tina, you're up.
Great. A couple of HMs. Belle, you stayed back and did the live cam this week. Was it the live
To the
stream?
end?
Yeah. No, I left at 9 something.
That's still
Yeah,
pretty good.
but
I
you-
didn't realise you
oh,
said
good
that.
effort
thank
by
you.
you.
Thanks.
And Liam, you get a HM because you every day have worn, except for today, but you've been wearing like nice jackets and jumpers.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm doing that.
No, appreciate it. Oh, no, I was just saying thanks. I was
Yeah.
pointing because you said you've said a couple times this week new jacket, and I said no old jacket.
Yeah, but you committed to re-wearing them, was what you said.
I love that. He gets an
Appreciate
HM
that.
for his fashion.
Fashion, yeah, nice.
My vote goes to Andy. Happy Taylor Swift Day. You get a vote.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Screams of someone hasn't thought about their votes.
Correct.
The wheel knows.
Thank you, Tina. Ready for this?
Yeah. Super crisp. I don't know how you did that. It's the loudest it's ever been.
Maybe without the pop filter on the mic. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
What it's meant to sound like.
Wow.
It's me to vote next. If I'm talking about people on this team and whether they actually cared about my birthday or not this week, I'd say Ben no. I'd say Jack no. You clearly forgot, and the bit became didn't want to wish you happy birthday, but you clearly forgot. Belle, you forgot. You knew the day before, but you forgot on the day.
I was the first to bring it up.
Honourable mention to Liam, who messaged me in the morning before my wife did. Happy birthday!
Such a brown nose.
In the 6 a.m. hour, I got a message from Liam.
Liam!
What an ass sucker.
And when
Bro,
he
you can't say that. You guys didn't even remember.
and when
I would
he,
message
No
at like
one
9
remembered my
a.m.
birthday.
maybe 10
No, you-
a.m.
you
if I
didn't- you didn't do
if
any
I
message.
did.
You
But
would do
like,
nothing. You would be sitting in a room with him and not saying
but
anything.
if I woke up and knew it was Eddie's birthday, I still wouldn't message him super early.
I think the worst situation to be is like you could be like Liam and suck a bit of ass. You could be like me and just not care. But the worst to be is Belle, where you're like, no, I care, but then you don't message at 6 a.m. I feel like that's the
I'm
worst
not
of both worlds.
messaging anyone at 6
Yeah, lean
a.m.
into it. Like,
But
me
like
and Ben did.
I text people all hours because I'm like, if you're asleep, put your phone on.
You actually just sorry, Andy, in the middle of your vote,
You're
you
grand.
called me at 6 a.m. the other day, and I was like, whoa,
No,
that's
no,
early.
no.
Whoa,
No,
it
no,
woke me
no.
up.
Did I actually?
Yeah, it woke me up, and I didn't. I looked at it
No.
and went, I'm not answering that.
No, because what happened is you had called me when I was already asleep the night
I
before.
called you at
9:30.
9. Was it 9:30?
Yes, I was already in bed.
Yeah, 9:30. I thought
Yeah,
you
but
were going to be
I
awake.
opened my phone in the morning, took it off the mode,
Yeah.
and then I was like, and I clicked on it, and I was like, shit, and I tried to hang up quickly, and it was already calling you. I wasn't like, better call him back at
It
6
called. It called for a fair few rings.
I saw it by the
It
time I
called
saw it.
long enough that I was like, shit, someone's calling me. I woke up, looked at it, went, it's Liam. I obviously realised you were returning my call, but I thought, why would you call me at 6
No,
a.m.?
it was a blunder.
Right.
Trust me, because
Okay.
I didn't
A
even
long
follow up.
blunder.
I didn't
Right.
follow up with the text or anything, did I? I thought I got it in time.
No, you did follow up with a text.
Did I?
You said I'll call you later. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Andy, proceed.
that leaves Tina, who gets my vote
Whoa.
because she not only remembered my birthday, but she got me a donut. And I
very
love
nice, Tina.
donuts. Big donut guy. So Tina gets my vote.
Yay.
Wondrous.
Yeah, you text me at 6:09 a.m.
Did I?
Sorry,
Yes.
man. I was asleep when you called. And then
Yeah,
that was
right.
it. So.
Yeah, whoops.
Ben, you're up, sir.
Yeah, I will want to give an honourable mention to Belle for getting the coffees. We're having considerably less store-bought coffee these days.
But when we do get
when
them,
we
it's
do
very
get-
nice.
Yeah, it hits a bit different. I think I'll give, though, my nomination this week to Tina. Yes, it's fresh in my mind, but you are wearing the headphones even though you don't want to. So I appreciate that. You're doing it for the craft.
Thank you.
Good stuff, team.
Gotta do it for the craft.
It's Jack.
I've got couple of mentions. A dishonourable mention to Bell, who claimed that Luke Beard plugs Clad Music. I've just googled it. I don't.
I swear it was advertised to me, and they said, and you can also play music, and I was like, oh, okay.
Maybe it was a cheap knockoff.
Maybe.
Apologies, Bell. I just needed to get that in there. Honourable mention to someone not in this room, but Mace Dog, who's been a bit more around the team for whatever reason lately, and she just brings such a good vibe. Andy, for some reason, wincing.
Oh, she hasn't really been around us that much more, and
I agree.
she acts the same as she always does.
I agree.
Well, no wonder I'm not voting for you for vibe points, you downer.
I'm just keeping it real.
If anything, Macy's exactly the same, but less.
Yeah.
No, I mean, compared. You know what? This is my vote, guys. Piss off. Dishonourable mention to Andy for being a bitch. And my vote goes to Ben for finishing my builders set. Thank you, sir.
Oh, of
Pokemon
course, yeah.
Builders.
So,
Except for the Mewtwo.
yeah, I of course finished my Pokemon Builder set unbuilt in its little bits of cardboard still, but we had enough to build a second set for Jack, and his are all built, which is super cool. And we
Cool.
just need the Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Saw a couple of those going recently. I follow a couple of Pokemon auction pages.
Cool.
A couple of them sold for $90.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Which is like, you know, on eBay, it's like $4,000, but they don't actually get that.
Yeah.
$90 for a Mewtwo is pretty cool.
Nice.
It's last year's team member of the year to vote next. It's Belle.
I'd like to give an HM to Tina for being really good with the printing or not printing of the comp sheets. We get the boys get their rundowns printed every day. I don't. I use it on the laptop screen. And then we also get another one, sometimes 2 pages printed with like the prizes that we give away on the show. And if it's exactly the same as the day before, I said, hey, Tina, you don't need to print another one. We'll just use the same one from the day before. And you've been really good at saying, hey, Belle, I have to print another one. I'm sorry. Or you've said, I will not print another one. And it's really good. And then I forcefully grab the boys' comp sheets and make sure we reuse them. But I will be giving my vote to Liam.
Ooh.
Thanks, dear.
I just feel like you've still been bringing really, really fun little personal stories recently, and just like all around good vibes and
Doing his job.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
afraid to say it.
but I don't know. I just feel like you've just been still like just doing a really good job recently.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Belle.
You even said job.
Well, who's next to vote?
Before we do get the Navi's vote, I wouldn't mind getting a tally up there.
Yeah, as soon as we confirm who is going to vote, I'll get the tally. It's going to be Liam.
What?
And
Whoa.
the
See that
tally
coming.
is thus. Ben, Liam, and Andy have 1 vote. Tina has 2 votes.
Okay. Well, I sort of just like broad strokes, like going above and beyond. I think at the moment it's sort of the stream thing, which I fully put my hand up, so I'm not too involved with that. That's fine. I'm sort of not claiming to be. And last week I believe I gave my vote to Jack for that, for doing the stream. I hate Jem to Bell. I didn't realise you stuck around.
Oh, it's all right.
Stuck around,
Yeah. But I think it's only fair that I would give Ben my vote this week to do that.
Fair enough.
But in the 3rd week of the stream, I have acknowledged it as above and beyond, and I will not be giving any more votes.
No, that's
for it.
okay.
There was a bit of chat about what we're going to play next. Jack was asking me today, and I believe we're 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing Moving Out,
Yeah.
which is like a game where you can play up to 4 people. You can play with 1, 2, 3, or 4. And you get, so there's a time and there's a house, and you play like little cartoon characters, and you've got to move. So you've got to like run into the house. You've got to grab all the stuff.
You're just a removalist.
And you're a removalist, and you've got to use teamwork. So, like, if you're an individual, you can grab a chair, put it in the truck, and you got to go into the house. But if you have like a big item, like a couch,
Yeah.
So I have to go.
Sounds fun.
Andy, lounge room, and then you got to run to the lounge room and help me get the couch, and then you have to work together. Because once you grab the couch, you're essentially connected, and you have to work together to get the couch out of the house and
Sounds
into
so
the truck.
fun.
And you've got a time limit. So, say the average house is 3 minutes to move. If you can,
is it?
If you can do it in 3 minutes, you can get, say, 2 stars. But there's extra objectives in each level. So if you throw the couch through the front window, you get bonus points. If there's like a barbecue and you push it into the swimming pool, you get bonus points. So every level has
Why?
extra, because the whole thing is, it's about chaos. It's not about actually doing it.
Right.
It's about efficient
Okay.
chaos. So it's like, it doesn't matter how you get the item into the back of the truck, you just have to get it in there. And so you can grab it, and drag it. You can throw it. You can get someone else to grab it with you.
Why don't you just
It's a
go
lot
be
of
a
fun.
removalist then?
It's not the same. Stop saying
What
that.
about
It's not
is
the game.
Belle doesn't understand the concept of video games.
Yeah,
episode 2.
yeah.
Is there a thing like built into the game where if you go like too fast, you could like slip a disc in your back and be on work? It's not really funny because it could be like that. That would be a thing because it's like you want to do it quick, but remember to lift correctly.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that should be a
It's-
thing.
What I'll say about the game is it's a lot of fun, and my wife Sam and I play it together. And when you first play it, you're just trying to figure it out, and then after 20 minutes, it's pretty simple. After 20 minutes, you figure it out, and then you start becoming like super teamwork orientated. Because then you do a level. Maybe there's like a mansion, for example. And the mansion's extra big, and you might do it in 5 minutes, which is pretty ordinary. And then you get 1 star, but you pass, and you go, we're going to do it again. We're going to go to the top story this time. We're going to unload it from the roof down, throw it into the truck, and you start getting really strategic with how you unload the
And
room.
then you start getting angry. When you get good, you get angry at your teammate for not being good
Yeah,
enough.
you go, get in the lounge room, get in the
It's
lounge
like
room now.
Overcooked
It's
if
like
you
real
play.
life moving.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sounds very fun.
Yeah.
Liam, you and I got 1 vote, and Tina and Ben got 2 votes, so they will have to rock off for TMOTW.
Rock off.
What are you going to go, Tina?
Tina famously beating me in the rock off last
know,
week.
2
And
weeks
will
in a
she
row.
continue her streak?
Are
Probably
you going
not.
to do a rock, paper, or scissors?
Are you asking what I'm gonna?
Yeah, I'm asking what your move's going to be.
I'm not gonna reveal that.
Interesting, because I'm going to go paper.
He has seen the locked
This is a
door
right
and
game, 'cause you
he's
could
managed to smash through the window. And you didn't have crim safe, and that was his problem. And now he's in your head. Should have at least put an
Tell him
alarm on
what
the
you'll
door or
do,
something,
Tina.
Tina.
Are you gonna believe him?
Well, that's the
and
problem.
go
Do I go scissors or do I?
Yeah.
That is
Are you
the
gonna are you gonna go rock and think he's assuming that you're gonna match
Or
his
do I
paper for
also
the
go
safe bet?
paper and then?
Maybe he'll go
Or you
rock.
just close your eyes and vibe it out. Just like don't.
Let's
don't
play
you know what I mean?
Smallsy's
trust myself
famous
on that.
game, rock, paper, scissors.
All right, so you're going to go rock, paper, scissors, shoot on scissors.
Imagine if Tina goes rock, paper, grommet and throws us all.
Top ins.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh!
I feel like that was a slow. That was a delayed throw.
VAR on
Tina went
that.
scissors.
Absolutely not.
Ben went paper.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
You
was,
were
sort
like-
of, I
you
was looking
shot-
at Ben's hand.
You
so-
shot like at least 2 seconds after I
That's
shot.
got, is that a
think I
DQ? I think that's a DQ.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see Tina's hand. I was just really concentrating on Ben's
Yeah,
hand.
no,
that
that
was
was
bad.
enough time that I looked, I realised that Ben done paper, and then I saw Tina go scissors.
Yeah, I kind of just went, oh, he really did go paper.
There was a delay.
The question is.
This is the most offensive thing that you guys have done to me.
The question is.
How? No, it's not.
This
Did
is.
Tina throw her sign too late and therefore should be disqualified?
And it is a
Do we-
DQ.
hang on.
No,
Like,
no,
It's a
no,
DQ.
no, if it's
No.
no, we used to do it again.
no, it's like jumping
Jack,
out of the
Jack.
blocks too early.
Yeah.
Now, look, I know tribal council is probably the easiest way to settle this now, and I know the show's just about to come up. Are the cameras rolling in here?
No.
Okay. I was going to say that
would have been a really
I would have
easy
liked to have
solution.
actually gone to
We-
VAR.
We should
I
do
was
a
going to film it too.
we should do a tribal council of the tribal council to decide if she gets disqualified or we rethrow.
Oh,
No, it is like if you jump off the swimming blocks too early.
Yep.
Unless that guy that, like, took his hand out of the
Eric
race.
Deal?
Oh, no, but like
God.
when Ian Thorpe got disqualified and then the guy that actually won was like, no, have
Look,
my spot.
I think it should be a DQ, but for the sake of
I think it should be a DQ.
getting on with this, let's just do a vote to find out if it should be a redo.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Redo or
All right,
DQ?
Yeah. Redo a DQ.
We go left of the dealer, so Liam, you're up first.
I will be honest. It was fully in my periphery, so I was concentrating on Ben's hand. I didn't see it, so I'm gonna have to say redo. I can't say DQ because I can't give an accurate. It's I need to look at the third official. The referee didn't see it.
It looked fair enough to me. I'm saying redo.
Well, now I'm a bitch.
We don't.
Well, no, but I
got
think
to
you
me
should
yet.
just redo it.
Redo, okay, so it's 3 for redo.
I thought we were debating.
No, it's redo a DQ. It's just we know that there was a little bit of a delay.
Then
but
we're
yeah.
about to.
Okay, yeah, no,
jump
redo.
down.
Yeah,
for the record,
Redo.
didn't cheat.
Okay.
Didn't. I mean,
Okay,
my
okay,
best-
leading the witness.
You
leading the
threw
witness.
2 seconds after
Leading the
me,
witness.
Tina.
not. I'm just not on my best form.
Yeah, but that's you saw what I did,
I
and then you
absolutely
changed
didn't
it.
actually, but I was going
Jeez.
for.
All right.
Anyway.
We should do a bit where we make them.
You can't handle the defeat. Is really
No,
what
I
you
want to
threw
do a
like-
bit for the redo, if we do get to that, which I think we will now.
Well, yeah, we've got to get around to it.
Yeah.
But everyone deserves to vote.
Well, yeah, let's get that done first.
I will vote for my conscience, which is DQ. That was disgusting, Tina. Tina's giving me the finger. It was gross. It was grotty.
Yeah.
It should never be allowed.
You're
Stamp it
grotty.
out
How
in the
rude are
sport.
you?
Yeah, I want to stamp it out of the game as well. I'm going DQ.
Tina.
Tina, what do you want?
Redo.
Okay. I think we're
and the wheel gets the
hell.
vote.
just out of interest, why don't we have Ben and Tina face the other way, and they can both throw to the
No,
wall?
but now we've got to
Just
vote
'cause we
whether
can't
we
be
actually
trusted.
do it or
We
not.
can't be trusted.
It's 6-6. We've got to let the wheel decide.
Oh, it is too, actually, yeah.
Oh, gee whiz. Okay.
What? No, it's
That
not.
was
Yeah, it is.
6-6.
Oh, no,
No, it's
three,
not.
three,
It's
three.
4-2.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's 3-3.
literally-
No, it's not. You
It's
said.
not.
Redo.
Belle
DQ.
said
No, she said
redo.
redo.
Belle said redo.
Oh, then
So now we've got to do a tribal council.
And the wheel said redo anyway, so.
Sorry, I thought you said I'm a bitch. DQ.
Seems like
Sorry.
everyone's working against you here,
Oh,
Dave.
it really feels like
now
that
we
today.
now we
Jesus.
vote whether we actually do it or not.
For the record, Teen, I'm going to go scissors paper this time.
What did you say?
I said scissors paper this
Scissors
time.
paper. Are we turning
Face-
around?
to the
No, I
face,
think you
though.
have to look each other in the eye. when we
I just
play.
don't
That's
want to
half
go
the
through
game.
another tribal council. You
No,
know?
but just
Let me put my sleeves up so there can be
It wasn't
no...
like you were hiding a paper up your sleeve.
Apparently you all think I cheated.
No, you
I don't
shot
think-
slow.
I
That's-
didn't.
Yes, you did.
You were-
Oh my
So-
god.
Well,
It's rock, paper, scissors, and you shoot on scissors.
So a demo
Not
would be
after.
rock,
paper,
scissors.
How about someone else says
we did this
the rock,
last
paper,
week, no
scissors?
problem. So how does it have this week? It's all over the issue.
I don't know, Tina. You
By the
just-
way, the
Because last week was fair.
the
Maybe
tribal
it's the
council
headphones.
officially
yeah,
decided.
Honestly, I'm absolutely thrown with this.
The tribal council officially decided that Tina did not throw slow. By the way, and tribal councils
Yeah.
are bound.
No, but that's why. No, but if she didn't throw slow, she wins.
they're binding.
No, but that means she wins.
Oh, we'll just do a redo.
Yeah, let's
oh
do a
my
redo.
No,
God.
Andy. Oof.
All right,
Oh, here we go. guys. Here we go.
going paper. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah!
Done.
Oh no.
Ben got
Sorry.
scissors, Tina did paper.
Suck it, Tina.
Congratulations, Ben.
Officially proclaimed Ben team member of the week.
Ben said he was going paper. He went scissors. He got in Tina's head. She didn't have spin save. She went paper. Gee whiz. Gee whiz.
It was good to get a win on the board.
It'll
However you've gotta go
probably
about
be
it.
Ben.
Yeah. Also, has it been mentioned that we forgot to do team member of the quarter before?
Yeah, we
holidays?
mentioned it.
Yeah,
in
mentioned it
passing, yeah.
and glossed over it.
Yep.
Now we're back.
Yeah, it was a gloss over.
It was
Liam.
a crossover job.
I watched Dune last night. We'll get to that never.
Whoa.
Dude. I
Do-
mean,
hey,
we gotta
June.
jump. That annoys me that you brought that up just before we got to go on air. We got to.
Well, just as a hook from Monday's off-air podcast, I want the last thing that Jack says to be what he gives it out of 5.
The last thing he says?
No, the last thing we say in the pod as a hook
Oh.
for next week is Jack says, I watched
you finish it?
and I gave it blah out of
Yes.
5.
So I'm gonna. And then wait. Do I say it now?
And then I want
And
the
then
other side,
and then
then
end
we
of
end.
pod.
We went, yeah, okay.
So I say it.
Yeah,
say it,
and then next
we'll
week
get
we
into
can
it on
discuss
Monday.
it. Yeah.
And it's out of 5 stars, because that's what I rated it on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Also, I would accept half stars within that 5.
Thank you. I watched Dune Part 1 last night, and I gave it 2.5 stars.